So here I am making a repair on Mr. Poodle's toy because he opened it up and made a big hole on Mr. Poodle's. So anyway, I do this sometimes. So anyway, hello there friends. How you doing today? So this is a video that some of you might be happy to hear about, and maybe some of you might not want to hear about my news. But it seems like my life is going to be making a major change here in the near future. So how does that affect me and my channel here? Well, I guess what I would have to say is that I'm going to keep this channel going for as long as I can. I'm going to stick around to the end. I'm going to tell you what my plans are, but promise me you're not going to fast forward it, okay? Just hear me out. Watch all the way to the end, and I'm sure that you're probably going to appreciate what I've got to say. So, here we go. So, I knew that my upholstery career was going to come to an end one day. It's coming faster than I thought. So, excuse me, I'm getting a little choked up here, but there's so many things going in my head right now. I thought that, we were going to move here to Texas for our retirement. And a lot of you have followed my story, and you've seen me from the beginning, and putting up this shop building and everything, because I thought, well, this is going to be our forever home. But it looks like those plans are going to change again. So what does that mean for the channel? Okay, so I'm going to continue making the upholstery videos, the instructional videos, and I hope that you continue to watch with me and hang out with me here. And I'm going to do the best that I can. I always try to do the best with what I have, right? Some of you in last week's video commented on facial hair. Yeah, so that's part of the story too. A couple weeks ago, my wife left for the Philippines. She didn't leave for good though, gotta say. So my wife, she's on vacation. Okay, she's told her, that she can be gone for however long she wants, 2 or 3 months. She went back to the Philippines, where she's from, and she's out there enjoying it, having a grand old time, out in paradise. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? I'm just not going to shave until she comes back. So, this is what I ended up with. So let's see how long it gets, I guess, before I can't stand it anymore, or she comes back, right? So now would be a great time to hit the like button. So like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you find value in my upholstery tutorials, now is an easier way to contribute to my YouTube channel. Buy a coffee by scanning this QR code now. Thank you. So retirement, yeah, it's true. It's really true. Okay, this isn't like clickbait or something like that. I'm really letting you know what my plans are. Well, a lot of this started a few months ago when she was doing her planning for her trip. First of all, it was going to be going back to her class reunion, right? Probably 40-year reunion or something like that. So she wanted to go back to her class reunion and see all of her old classmates. A lot of that has to do with a lot of her classmates have already passed on. So her class, which was small to begin with, because she's from a little small town on the coast of an island, there's not many of their classmates left, and she thought, well, maybe this is going to be the last time I'll ever see them. So I said, okay, you can go out there, you can spend as much time as you want. I told her, and there's no rush for her to get back or anything like that. So it turned in from a class reunion. So all of a sudden now it turned into, well, I want to get my teeth fixed while I'm out there. I said, okay, we'll go ahead and do that and get your teeth fixed. So then that kind of turned into, well, I want to spend some time with my son. So her son out there, she put him through medical school, and he's a doctor now. He just graduated like a year ago. So he's finished with his medical school, and he also got married to another doctor. His wife is a doctor. So got that going on. So she told me, she says, well, you know what? We were going to go up to this place called Port Barton in Palawan in the Philippines. And apparently this is like the place where all the tourists go. You know, like it kind of looks like if you ever seen Gilligan's Island, right? There's actually a Gilligan's resort up there. It's called Gilligan's, right? And it's obviously a copy or a ripoff. But anyway, it's a tourist place. They're going to go out there for a couple weeks, and they're going to enjoy. And they have like turtles and swimming and snorkeling, and they have a place where you can see all the little starfish and coral and all that crazy stuff like that. Coconut trees. So when you think about Paradise Island, that's exactly what it is. So those are her plans. Now, as the story develops, and basically what she's going to be doing is she's going to be scouting out our new retirement home. So that's kind of the big news, but the big plans, still saving that for the end. So we have some church friends, okay, and they got into the conversation. So we're kind of like talking, and they're like, "Oh, really? Oh, we have some land in Palawan, right next to Port Barton." And but at that time, it's just kind of like, "Oh, okay," it just sounds like a conversation. I started doing some research, and because I don't know that much about the Philippines, to tell you the truth. Never been there, so I started doing some YouTube searches for Palawan. You might want to check that out too, Palawan. Palawan in the Philippines. In this is the tourist place, so you're probably going to see a lot of those videos. Anyway, conversation got to, oh, we got like this 2 acres of land up there. So my ears go up, right? So I start YouTube searching Port Barton in the Philippines, and there's a lot of great videos out there. People having a great time, right? So then I'm talking to my wife. I give her a call. She's in the Philippines. I call her, and we start talking about it. She says, "Yeah, I know. They told me about this like a few months ago, and I never knew anything about it." So it was her plan all along, I guess, was while she's visiting Port Barton, she's going to go and meet with the sister of our friend who is there at the property. So more and more conversations have happened since then, and things are looking better and better with every conversation. So this is what I'm talking about. My retirement here in East Texas, I thought it would be great. I pretty much set myself up here off grid, low cost of living, still have an income, enjoying retirement, right? Or sell everything, put everything else that I want to take with me in a 20-foot container, have it shipped off over to the Philippines, build us another house over there, a new house, leave Texas behind for good, say hello to the Philippines for good, retire on a paradise island. Coconut. I mean, the coconuts are like this, right? Coconuts for breakfast, right? Lunch and dinner. I'm not really a fish guy, though. Fish is going to be the big thing. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I guess I'm going to have to get used to fish. If my wife is watching this video, she's going to be laughing because she knows how I feel about fish. But I'm going to give it my darndest, right? So anyway, the cost of living in the Philippines is several times cheaper than here in the U.S. And here in the U.S. everything's so expensive. You need to spend thousands of dollars every month just to get by. When you pay all your bills, you pay your rent or your mortgage or your electricity or your insurances. Then you gotta have money left over for other things like food and for the education and for kids and all that kind of stuff. Cars and insurance. It's $1,000 just to drive a car here now. So anyway, over there, if I live simply, I've seen in houses being built for under $20,000 that are really nice houses. They're like Western style houses, like you'd see here in the U.S. They're not as big; they're smaller. But you know what? I can have all the comforts, all my air conditioning, everything. And the thing about the Philippines is that they speak English, right? English is like they're really the official language, pretty much. And regardless of the dialects and the different islands and all, everybody pretty much speaks English. So that's a plus plus. I lived in China for 2 years, and that was kind of rough on me because nobody spoke English, and it was really lonely. But here we go, Filipino adventure in life, in retirement. What do you think? Should I or shouldn't I? Well, what I hope for is, I hope that I can reach my 100,000 subscribers on this channel before I leave. Um, when the other thing is probably going to be changing because I won't be doing upholstery anymore. Is what I'm thinking about doing is doing the live chats on YouTube or live stream. Where I could do question and answers live. I'm thinking that's something I could do without actually getting underneath the sewing machine because this thing's going to get sold too. Everything's got to go away. But because there's no upholstery on a small island in the Philippines. So there's that. That way I can keep the channel going because I'm going to need income, right? So with your help, we can get up to that 100,000 subscribers and it would help support me while I'm out there, help support me in our retirement. The other thing that's going to help support me is my new YouTube channel, some of you know about, because I know that some of you have been visiting. So it's my music channel where I've actually made music videos with my own music. So that description is below. You can click on that link if you're curious to see what my music videos are like. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be starting up another YouTube video channel, probably of my adventures in the Philippines, what it's like to live there, to build a house, all that kind of stuff. And the people that have those videos, they're doing really well. So I think I should probably do that too. Yeah, so on the music channel, I'm getting pretty close to 100 videos already in just the past couple months. So it is a brand new channel. And, it's really what it is. It's all love songs, right? Because everybody likes a great love song. So I have a different genres. Some sound like country, some sound like pop, some sound like, nice romantic, right? And so there's something there for everybody. I hope you can enjoy it. So just a quick recap. Okay, I built this place for our retirement. Now I got to sell everything. The cars. I got to sell this machine. Everything that we own. But I'm going to keep all my solar, all of my off-grid stuff, and our electric appliances. I could take all that with us. So in the next couple weeks, my wife is actually going to be there at the property, and she's going to be scoping it out. She's really smart about real estate and the laws and the land and the regulations and all that kind of stuff. So it's all in her hands. I'm leaving that up to her. I'm just really along for the ride. So I guess you will be too. You're going to be seeing whatever's developing in the future. So, stick with me on that. So, I'm also planning a big reveal for my 100,000 subscriber. Something that I've never told anybody, and especially none of you know. But I'm going to make a reveal, and I'm going to reveal something that I think a lot of people are really going to be shocked about. Maybe some people not so much, but I think some people are going to say, "What? What the heck?" So stick around for that 100,000 subscriber video. I promise you, I'm going to make it. Warning. So the biggest news is the point of this video is I'm going to retire on a paradise island. And everything's just like falling into place. It's so amazing. When you pray on something, it's just so amazing to see when something develops. And there's things go your way in your direction, and everything just falls into place. It's a wonderful thing. I've had to start my life over several times. I was always like up here, and then down here, and up here, and then down here. I thought this was it. And here we are. We're starting over again. I'm retiring this year, and I'm starting over again. So tell me how you feel about this. How will it affect you at all? Because you're here watching me every week. So I'll be gone, but I really won't be gone, because it doesn't really matter where here is, because we're always going to be here. So until next time, we'll see ya. If you like this video, you'll really like the next one.